Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Let me think about what day it is. It's Sunday and it's the end of the day. It's 5:30 and I've been wanting to get to this video all day today, plus every single day since I made my last video. I felt that my last video was really, I was so tired and my brain wasn't working and I just felt it was not very good. So I'm really sorry about that, and I've just wanted to come back on and say hello again. So what I've done is I've set these two little people up, one bigger girl, Lottie, and one little tiny weeny girl, my beautiful Rosie Primrose, and they're just hanging out together. They've been having a chat about what's been going on in their lives. Lottie's been telling Rosie Primrose all about how she was manhandled at the doll show last weekend, but she says she's okay now. She's happy to be home and settled and everything back to normal. And Rosie Primrose is just telling Lottie about her big adventures of flying around the house. There are bits of the house that Lottie has never seen. Lottie's never been in the laundry. Lottie's never been in the bathroom or the second bathroom. Has Lottie been on the back deck? Can't remember. Or even the front veranda. I can't remember. But guess who has? Cheeky little Rosie Primrose. And I learnt from watching one of Suzanne's videos that the problem is when our fairies are wearing their wings, they get up to all sorts of mischief. So at the moment you can see that Rosie Primrose is not wearing her wings. She's wingless because I wanted her to just sit quietly while I made the video. Let me just get her and show her to you, because she's wearing her new outfit that I bought at the doll show. So there she is. There's her little headband. Shall I take her dummy off? And you can see her beautiful little mouth. I'll just do that, because she's got the sweetest expression. Look at that. Isn't she the sweetest baby you've ever seen? And this is her beautiful dress in the beautiful, very light white lawn fabric with a lace trim and the beautiful embroidered pale pink flowers with green leaves on around the bottom, and a little pink ribbon at her neck. Oh, the camera's not really keen on me moving around, is it? But there's Rosie Primrose, so we'll just put her back with Lottie, because they do like to be together very much. So I just put her back there and they can continue chatting. Just quietly, please, girls. Just talk quietly to each other, because I just want to talk on YouTube for a little while. So they're both wearing headbands. I decided to put one on Lottie. She doesn't often wear a headband, and certainly not with bling, but look at her all blingy. So her headband is just a white nylon kind of, it's not a ribbon. It's almost like stocking material. And then her, the decoration on that band is a grey, what sort of material would you call that? It's very light chiffon sort of stuff. And there's there's one pearl and two pearls, one big and one small, and two diamonds. Of course, only the best for Lottie. And she's wearing one of the Bowden outfits that I told you about in my last video, which has pink and white stripes all over it. And it's like a dungaree because it does up over her shoulders. It's got no sleeves, but it's got feet in it. So I think I might call it a play suit or an outfit. I don't know. But it came without a top. That's just how it is. It's got a beautiful grey embroidered, is it embroidered? Or one of those, I don't know what you call them, applique, maybe, bunnies on it. Grey bunny. He's got a yellow bow tie and pink inside the ears and pink inside the big feet at the bottom. And he's really cute, and a white tummy. So that's what Lottie's wearing. Now, when I went looking through Lottie's tops, because I needed something to go underneath, because it's not warm enough yet to go sleeveless, although I can tell you the weather has been diabolically beautiful, absolutely beautiful. And the reason I say diabolical, because we had the warmest July on record, and it's been, the last few days of just, maybe the last week and a half or even 2 weeks. I can't even remember the last time it rained. But for the last 2 weeks it's been around between 20 and 23 degrees. It's just been definitely not winter weather, but very comfortable, very pleasant, very easy to do the washing whenever you feel like it. But of course it doesn't augur well for the world, does it? Because this is not normal weather for winter. and it makes us all worry about what sort of summer we're going to have. We might have a lot of bushfires like people in America are having, and also the poor people in Greece. So it's a bit of batten down the hatches. The Rural Fire Service have been doing a lot of, what do they call it, back burning, where they burn off like undergrowth in preparation for summer so that we don't get as many fires. So there's often a smell of smoke in the air, and you can see smoke in the distance, but it's all contained and it's all meant to be happening. But we're all getting a bit concerned about what sort of summer we're going to have. But time will tell. I'm sure I'll be complaining so much about the heat soon enough, and at the moment I'm very comfortable. It's very, very pleasant. So let me think. Oh yes, I was telling you about the top that Lottie has on, because it's not cold enough, not warm enough to go without sleeves. So I went hunting to see what I fancied wearing with her little play suit, and the pink and white stripes. The white part isn't bright white, and it's not a dark cream either. So it was a little bit tricky. But look what I found. I don't know if you can see. Maybe I'll take her beautiful Jellycat bunny away, which sort of goes with this bunny. That's why I put it there. But if we take that away, have a look at the sleeve of this. I don't know if you can see that. It's got flowers on it, and they match the flowers on the bottom of her play suit. Now the only difference is that the top that she's wearing underneath is last season, so it's not identical to the fabric on the bottom of the play suit, or that's lining her play suit either, because the top is slightly more creamy, and although the flowers are virtually identical or even identical, there are little grey bunnies on her top which don't appear on the play suit. But they match beautifully, and there's a little bit of a ruffle collar, and I think it's just a gorgeous outfit on her. And she's very comfy. She's very, very happy in that outfit. I guess I better put her beautiful Jellycat bunny back with her, because they make a very sweet picture, the three of them, don't they? There we are. She likes to hold the ear like that. Can you see it's between her thumb and her forefinger? She likes to have Bunny like that. But they're still discussing something very important. Lottie and Rosie Primrose, that is. The bunny's a bit left out, but I think he's okay. He's just having a little rest, and he looks a bit uncomfy, so let's fix him up. Let's just fix his ears. There we are. Love those Jellycat bunnies. They're beautiful, especially the teeny weeny ones, because they're so good with the babies. Now, let me think. I don't want to talk your ear off today, but I know what I really, really, really wanted to say. Because I've been so busy and with the doll show and things, I hadn't had time to respond to your messages. I'd read them all and hadn't responded until the other day. But what I wanted to say was, and I don't know how to say this so it sounds different to what everybody else says, because I hear everyone saying, welcome to my new subscribers and thank you for your lovely comments. So I want to say that, but I want to make it so that you really know I mean it. I'm not just saying it, because when I read all your comments, I was really touched. They make me feel so good, because I'm very aware that there's a lot of stuff I can't do on my channel. I can't change the babies while I'm talking. You know, I can't go out with them. I can't do outing videos, and so it's all very static, and I'm very conscious of that. So when you leave me nice comments that make such a difference, I think, well, it's okay, I can still keep doing videos. So I really want to thank everyone who leaves beautiful comments for me. And if I have any new subscribers, I hope you're enjoying my channel. I do a lot of yakking, so if you don't like yakking, I don't think you will enjoy my channel. But if you do like a bit of a natter, then hopefully you'll come back and see my babies. I do have these two babies, and I have two more babies. I have Jonty and Pippa, but I still can't access their clothes. I have to get two of my boys, either my boys or my son-in-laws, to come and put the children's room back together so I can access all the babies' clothes. And then I'll certainly show you more of Pippa and Jonty. But yes, I have 4 babies altogether, and I made Lottie and Pippa and Jonty. I didn't make beautiful Rosie Primrose. She was made for me as a special gift by Joy from Bundles of Joy. So if you don't know her channel, go and have a look. She's extremely creative. She poses her babies beautifully, just like Holly from Holly Church does. They're both amazing. Their babies look real. They look so they're crawling all over the place and reaching out for things, and really, really, really imaginative. And Joy does beautiful work. And Holly's just starting to reborn, and she's going to be a stunning reborner as well, so keep an eye on her. So I forgot what I was saying. I just got all wrapped up. Oh yes, just about my babies. And to thank you all very much. I have a little bit of time before I start my next order for a new mummy. So I'm going to do what Kimberly calls a peaceful baby, which is a baby that isn't on order, that I just make, well, for the fun of it really. So I'm going to be starting, I think she's a girl, I'm going to be starting her. I was going to start today, but today's disappeared, and I'm no good at night. I want the really good light in the room when I paint. Plus, I'm a morning person, and my poor body winds down as soon as it gets a bit dark, which is a bit of a disadvantage when you're a grown-up, because you want to be able to stay up. And I can stay up, but I can't do anything while I'm up, because I just don't feel like it. Whereas in the morning, I feel like attacking the world. It's very odd, but that's just how I have always been. That's how I was made. So soon, like once I get a few layers on that baby, and so where you can see a bit of a difference, I'll come and show you how she's looking. And she'll be a surprise until then. I won't tell you which kid it is just now. I'll wait till she's got some noticeable paint on her, and then I'll show you all. I think she'll be gorgeous. I'm really excited to start her. This coming week, actually, I have a million trillion appointments, it feels like. Just 3 tomorrow already. And I'm still having a lot of trouble with my leg, so I'm back and forth to physios and podiatrists and GPs and all that stuff. So that's, ongoing problem. Yeah, and I went to my first doll club meeting in 4 months yesterday, a general doll club meeting. I have been to one committee meeting, but this was the big general meeting, and it was lovely. Lots of hugs and welcome back, and it was great. It was really, really good fun to be back. We had a giant display of cloth dolls where people brought their any sort of cloth dolls they wanted. So we had well over 100, have to be 150 to 200 dolls on display. They were just gorgeous. I took a few as well. I took one of my most precious Cater Cruiser dolls that I hadn't taken before. She's 100 years old, and she's a very old, very original version with a lot of seams on her head, big chunky legs with 5 seams, and she's just beautiful. So that was one of the ones I took. I took a felt Madame Alexander doll. I think I've shown you her. Yes, I have. She was an anniversary edition. And I took a teeny weeny cloth doll, and I took a couple of Lenci dolls, small ones, dressed in Hungarian national costume that my grandmother gave me when I was a very little girl, and I've had them ever since then. And what else did I take? Oh, I just took a mask face doll that was actually just a rattle on a ribbon-covered stick. Maybe I'll have to show you some of these except they're all packed up now. I'll pick something that I can reach, hopefully, and show you in another video. And that might be all. I'll stop talking, which is very hard for me once I get on a roll. But I'll stop now, and I'll say to everybody, thank you so much for coming back to visit me. We are in the kitchen again, just to let May know. But we're not on the stove, darling May. We're just, Lottie and Rosie Primrose are in the pram, and nothing's on the stove. I might even do some cooking there. So we don't want babies near there, do we, May? That wouldn't be good. They would get too hot. Anyway, thank you everyone for coming back, and thank you for being so lovely and kind to me and understanding about my limitations. And I love you all, I really, really do. I find this online life very interesting. It's so different to my real life, but it's so good. And I always miss it when I don't get a chance to make a video, so it was lovely to be back with you today. And so I'll just say, just for now, take care and be kind to each other, and we'll be together again very soon. Bye bye everyone. Bye.